Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Millicent Nwaka. On the program today, students in Osun State take to the streets of Osogbo, the state capital, to protest the killing of one of their own. Operation Safe Haven takes over security of southern Kaduna. And Benue State government recovers 4.5 billion naira from capital market bond fraud. Pictures of students of the University of UNIOSUN taken to the streets of Osogbo protesting the alleged killing of their colleague by ritualists. The angry students marched from the school to the palace of Ataoja of Osogbo before stopping at the Olaya roundabout where a bonfire was made. The students had on Tuesday burnt down a house close to where the deceased body was discovered and continued their demonstration this morning. Our correspondent reports that only one patrol vehicle of the police was seen moving with the protesting students as they made their way to the state secretariat. Meanwhile, police authorities in the state say they have arrested 3 persons in connection with the murder. The State Police Commissioner says the student, Timilehin Shonibare, was allegedly killed by a certain Sakariyu Abdurrafiu and one Yahya, who is now at large. 2 other persons have also been arrested in connection with the murder. The 4th Battalion of the Nigerian Army has handed over the responsibility of restoring law and order in southern Kaduna to a special task force, Operation Safe Haven. Well, the operation is taking over the southern Kaduna mandate, having helped to stabilize peace in Plateau State and parts of Bauchi State. Areas to be patrolled are Kaura, Zango, Kataf, Jema and Sanga, all in southern Kaduna.
Security issues in southern Kaduna has a semblance of those in neighboring Plateau State and some parts of Bauchi State. This prompted the establishment of the Special Task Force, Operation Safe Haven, charged with the responsibility of maintaining law and order in these areas of operation as it relates to herdsmen and farmers' clashes, cattle rustling and armed banditry. The 4th Battalion of the Nigerian Army had been in charge of restoring law and order in the affected areas in Kaduna, but having been drafted to another assignment, it is handing over all 4 local government areas to the Task Force of Operation Safe Haven.
We assure you that we are going to work as a team. We will remain very, very highly apolitical. Myself and my team, we are not politicians, and we are not religious pickets, so we are not going to get involved in anything that has to do with religion or politics. We are here to sustain peace. We are here to build peace, and all we ask is for your cooperation. This country belongs to all of us. This nation belongs to all of us. We don't have any other place to go to. We must learn to live together. We must learn to tolerate each other. But we must learn to respect each other.
Major General Nicholas also promises to reach out to stakeholders and expects the necessary cooperation of all residents.
We are going to respect your traditions, but we want to ask for cooperation. That is your cooperation, your information that will help us build intelligence if there are anything that are going to happen. If you see anything or hear anything, please let us know. All right? If there's anything we are not doing too well that you notice, let us know. So we can also check our mandate and see what we are doing. But we assure you one thing, that will remain highly unbiased in what we are going to do.
With this official takeover of 4 local government areas in parts of southern Kaduna, the mandate of Operation Safe Haven has now been expanded and requiring more efforts from the multi-security outfit.
Staying with security, cases of kidnapping of school children through our waterways is giving the Nigerian Navy cause for concern, and more attention is needed to curb the menace. While the newly deployed flag officer, Western Naval Command Rear Admiral Sylvanus Abba, gave the charge to officers and men of the command in Apapa, Lagos, after he formally took over from Rear Admiral Ferguson Bobai. He also commented on the challenges posed by illegal bunkers as one major issue he is mandated to deal with.
As you are aware, there are new dimensions to the threat we are encountering now. That is kidnapping of school children. And it's happening especially in the riverine areas. So that is the area we must focus our attention, because the country looks up to us to deliver. You know, the type of war there or the type of threat there is not something you can use force. And that's why we are appealing to the media. These people, they live amongst us, they take off from land to the water or to the riverine area to perpetrate their crimes, and they return back to us. We have to do the best we can. Like the people cooking this AGO or the diesel in the Niger Delta. Lagos is their market. And if we allow that to happen, then the market or the business will thrive. But if we are able to block this general area, definitely if they put their product and they don't have the market for it, what happens? So, gentlemen, this is the area we have to all wake up to our responsibility.
Let's take you to the southeast, where men of the Nigeria Police in Anambra State have uncovered an underground storage facility loaded with a large consignment of suspected fake shoe polish at the Marine Modern Market on Onitsha. The Commissioner of Police, Garba Omar, who visited the scene, says the products worth about 30 million naira are part of criminal and illegal operations going on in major markets across the state.
The presence of armed policemen in Marine Modern Market is an unusual sight, raising concerns from residents on the evasion by the Anambra State Police Command. The mission of the police here is defined. It's to uncover and confiscate loads of shoe polish alleged to be fake, stored up in an underground warehouse.
The presumption here is probably the suspect must have evacuated the product from the sea or by the water side. And this is also an eye-opener for all of us, because we are trying to mop up and then find ways in which we can stop crime and criminality. This issue, it could be any other thing other than kiwi. So this is an eye-opener for us. We are going to strategize and look at the other side of other crimes and to see the possibility where we can uproot all this kind of criminality.
The market leader, who claims not to know of this incident, warns traders not to be involved in any act of fraud or face the music alone.
We have lost hundreds of millions, and at the same time the consumer have been cheated. Because when they are buying the product, when they are buying kiwi, they thought they are buying the original one. They never know they are buying rubbish. And that's why that we are disturbed. Or we have to try and make sure that these criminals are punished. So this is the original. In my right hand is the original kiwi. Why in my left hand is the fake kiwi?
The police are calling on members of the public to supply them with information that will discourage acts like this sabotage on the nation's economy and the people's safety, promising to find whoever is responsible for this and bring them to book.
When Newstrack returns, House of Representatives to invite former President Jonathan on the Malibu oil deal. Do join us again.